Members, House Bill 28 is intended to help regulate the hemp industry in Texas by following the federal legalization of producing hemp. For a little background, on December 20th, 2018, President Trump signed the Farm Bill into law regulating the cultivation and production of hemp. Different from marijuana, hemp contains less than 0.3% of Delta-9 THC. Anything above this threshold is still a violation of federal law. After the passage of the Farm Bill, an unregulated THC market in Texas exploded. In the wake of this new market, many unsafe products were put in the hands of Texans, and most concerning, in the hands of Texas children. The unregulated products, oftentimes synthetic, can contain dangerous chemicals, heavy metals, and in some instances, even fentanyl. House Bill 28 seeks to create a regulated hemp industry that upholds the intent of the 2018 Farm Bill while protecting Texans from harmful products. You will hear many stories of individuals that have had extreme adverse effects of these harmful products, and because of the effects are most common with synthetic products, House Bill 28 creates an outright ban on synthetic THC. This regulatory structure will also maintain the federal restriction on THC of no more than 0.3%, as well as limiting the amount a person can buy in a single day to 10 milligrams. House Bill 28 intends to stop advertisement to children by making the legal age of consumption of these products 21, requiring an ID verification during the purchase, and by creating regulations on advertising. Additionally, we are banning all consumables other than drinkables to ensure that there are no products that can be mistaken for a child's favorite, such as gummy, cereal, or candy. The certification of allowable products, as well as the manufacturing process, will be regulated by the Department of State Health Services. This will include requirement for the products to be lab tested and for those results to be made available to any consumer. To ensure these products are kept out of the hands of children, we are placing regulations on the sale of these drinkable hemp products under the Texas Alcohol and Beverage Commission and requiring a three-tier system similar to how alcohol is regulated. House Bill 28 requires TABC to develop training requirements for those serving hemp beverages. Additionally, House Bill 28 is creating a tax and fee structure that is structured similar to that for alcohol. I anticipate this will generate substantial revenue for the state, and the funds are dedicated to not only TABC and DSHS for regulating the industry, but we are dedicating a portion of this funding to that fund will help local law enforcement enforce and combat the narcotic opioid epidemic, as well as a fund aimed at addressing narcotic and opioid abuse by minors. Members, the unregulated industry that currently exists is a public health hazard, and it is our duty to ensure that we are protecting Texans against harmful products. We do have a panel of expert witnesses that we will have come up to answer questions about the science of hemp and the differences in the different cannabinoids mentioned in House Bill 28. With that, I would answer questions, or we can start with our expert testimony. Seeing none,